Hey, my friends, how are you? I am back, and this time I'm here to talk to you about the brand new Stephanie. This is our smock sleeved top. She's very, very cute. But first, just in case you do not know, my name is Katie, and this is Capturing Fashion with Katie. We are a LuLaRoe boutique, and we're going to talk about the Stephanie. If you are not in my group on the book, go find me on Facebook, Capturing Fashion with Katie. That is where all the good stuff happens, including the live for this top. Also, I try to do one of these for every new style that we get, sometimes some old ones. So if you liked this, if this was helpful to you, please subscribe to my channel, show it a little love. And now let's talk about the Stephanie, shall we? Check her out. Super cute. I love this shirt. It's just a good basic tee with a little bit of flair to make you feel fancy. So I am wearing a large right now to start off, but let's talk about the details a little bit. So we've got a nice straight hem. Nice straight hem. A lot of our shirts have high-low, or they have like a swing, or they have a shirt tail hem where it goes up on the side. This one is just a nice straight hem. All right. I'm wearing a large, and it's going to cover this area that you don't like, but it's not a full butt cover. But it's still got nice coverage. Super, super cute to wear with your denim or with your shorts. I'm excited to tuck her in with Ella shorts, Diane pants, maybe a Marcia skirt. So that's super cute. Just great, basic, kind of relaxed tee. But that sleeve gives it another, like an up factor, a little fancy factor. But also the flutter sleeve is just super, super like flattering for the arm. Okay, it's nice and loose. I don't know about you guys, some sleeves, they get on there, they like pinch, or they're tight, or they like end up riding up, and so they're like this, and then I got like arm flap hanging out. No, the flutter sleeve, nice, super, super comfy, very, very flattering. We've seen the flutter sleeve recently on our Roslyn dress. This trend is super on point. In fact, I was just saying that yesterday honestly, it was the Food Channel. We're almost always watching the Food Channel. And Alex Garnishelli, I love her. If you watch the Food Channel, you know. It showed a commercial of a show that she hosts, and her sleeve absolutely 100% had this little ruching right here, just like the Roslyn. So the Stephanie is the same, where it has that ruching. It's just a little bit bigger. So you just saw on the Roslyn, it just had like the 3. This one, they're a little bit bigger, and there is more of it. So we've got all that ruching. The next one I'm going to try is has less pattern, so it'll be easier to see. But we've got that ruching right there to give it fancy, and then the little flutter sleeve, which is very, very comfortable. So now a little bit more on sizing. I am wearing a large, and I started with a large because the size chart breaks down this way, where a medium is an 8-10 and a large is a 12-14. Now, if you've watched these a lot of our styles lately have been broken down a little bit different, where a 10-12 is a medium and a 14-16 is a large. And so I'm always telling you, when our size charts are lined up that way, I prefer usually a medium, because I really actually am closer to a 14 these days than I am a 12. Last year was a 12, this year hard 14. So usually when our size charts are laid out that way, I prefer the medium. This time, when they're laid out, an 8-10 is a medium, because like I said, I really am more of a 14. 12-14 is a large. So I usually like the large, and this is a large. I like it. I did get to try on a medium already, and I actually don't hate that either. That one's not too shabby, but for the sake of this video, I am going to try on for you small, medium, large, and extra large. But so you know, that size chart is a little different, and it's 2 sizes per size. So, like a 4-6 is a small, 8-10 is a medium, 12-14 is a large. So you can kind of count up or down from there to figure out your size. But really, your go-to LuLaRoe size is probably pretty good. Mine is usually a medium, but because of the way the size chart was, I wanted to start with the large, and this is it. But I think the medium is going to be good too, but this is nice and relaxed, and I really like her a lot as well. A lot of the retailers other retailers were comparing this fit to the olive. Love an olive, another amazing basic with a fancy sleeve that I love. And in that, I am typically a medium. So if it's similar in fit to olive, I guess we'll find out when I try on that medium, huh? I think I want to start with the extra large, go one up, and then we'll go on the downsize. But this is a large and it's nice. I like it. Also, the material is a nice ribbed material. You can see there again, I'm going to do the extra large next. That one's a solid, so you can see the details a little bit more. If you have tried our Roslyn, which I showed before, the other flutter sleeve dress, that one is the same material. It's the same ribbed material. So if you've tried that, you're familiar with that, then this one is similar. It does have a little bit of stretch. It's not a loose stretch, but it does have stretch. So that's nice too, but it's nice and relaxed, so I don't feel like I need it to be like super stretchy so I could size way down or anything. So let's try out an extra large and check that out, and then we'll see medium and small, and I'll decide overall which size I think is my favorite. All right, so this one is an extra large. So then extra large here is a 16-18. And like I said, I'm a little bit more like a 14. It's hard to really say. I've only worn LuLaRoe for 5 years. So I guess that I am a 14. I mean, I'm 20 pounds heavier this year than last year. So there's that. I was more comfortable in the mediums and the smalls last year. This year, now this year, I'm a little more comfortable in the mediums and the larges. So this is an extra large on a 32 denim. By the way, just in case that helps you at all, as well. So this one is an extra large. You can see that it is much more relaxed. While there was a little bit of fit through the hip area in the large, this one has none. It hangs extra loose. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I know people that love the fit like this. They want a nice, relaxed, absolutely zero hugging type of shirt. So this isn't bad because that neckline is a nice rounded neckline. It's nothing too high. It's nothing too deep. Just very simple. The neckline doesn't feel too big to me because it's an extra large. The sleeves go a little bit longer, and it's just going to hang now. It's not, I mean, you guys know if you've watched a lot of these, I like to pull mine up like this. It makes them, I enjoy the way they fall a little bit better this way, but there's not really as much shape to it. Now, again, this is going to be a personal preference thing. If this is the way you like your tops to fit, I know some of you out there that do, and this is the fit you're going to want to go for, then absolutely. But if you don't like things oversized and extra relaxed, then you're not going to want to size up on this one. So far between the two, true size, my size chart size is my favorite, but we're really going to call true size for me a medium just because that's my go-to size. So that is what we are going to try next. That is my typical go-to size in most LuLaRoe. So that is the real tester, and that is what we're going to do next. Okay, medium. This one's so cute. I'm loving this yellow one so much. So this one's a medium. I actually really like this one a lot too. I think that my go-to size is typically a medium, and I think that will be true as well for the Stephanie. This is a little bit more, it's a little less relaxed. There we go. That's the best way to put it. Than the large was. That large was not bad at all. This one's just a little bit less relaxed. It's got a little bit more so that I can kind of, this is what I like to do. If we've got just a little bit of form fit, you know, it's like that ruching that masquerades the tummy. Can't do this as much in the large because it is more relaxed. This is going to be more like my own personal preference though. If I pull it down, it does still go over my butt. It does still cover this area. I never pull mine down hard like that. That's not a good look. It might be a good look for you. This isn't a good look for me ever. No shirts look good like that. So I always kind of pull mine up just a smidge. And this is really nice. So overall, I definitely think medium or large, depending on my mood. You know, some days you're feeling a little bit skinnier and you want something a little bit looser. Some days you're not feeling it at all and you just want like the loosest, or I said a little bit tighter. And then some days when you're feeling it a little bigger and you want all of the looseness. I have those days where I just want to wear like 2X tops, and I'm a large, solid large, and I just want to wear 2 and 3X tops because that's just my mood that day. So personal preference, of course, your mood, your body shape always plays a part. I am more of an hourglass figure. And this medium is very good. That large was very good as well. So my size chart size, or my LuLaRoe go-to size, since this time they kind of end a little bit different, both are really excellent. Really enjoying this top. I just love the little cuteness of the sleeve. I forgot to but look at how, I like how it kind of hugs the shoulder a little before it flutters out. It just gives it a little It's just cute, guys. Okay, it's just so cute. So I do want to try on a small for you, just so that we can get an idea of the fit on that and what's going to happen if you were to size down more. So let's try that last, and then we will be all set. All right, last but certainly not least, we have the small. Now, this one is definitely much more form-fitting, probably not a size that I'm going to go with. I am a solid large. Sizing down 2 in this top, I wouldn't necessarily recommend unless you really want it to be super fitted. I mean, like, if you've been around LuLaRoe for a while, like, true size GG fitted, okay? That's how I feel in this. Actually, this feels like my GG size when I would size up 1. Fitted all the way through. If I pull it down, it does still cover some areas, but it's very tight. And while it does have stretch, we're not talking rayon stretch here that like when you put it on, you can like stretch it across your whole body. No, it was a little bit stiffer to put on because it has some stretch, but it doesn't have a lot of stretch. So even just putting it on, I could tell like this is not your size, girl, but we do it for the sake of fashion. So that is what we've got. I really liked the medium. I really loved the large for that nice and more relaxed look, and the medium for just a little bit more fit. I wouldn't go out in the small. I wouldn't go buy myself a small. That is definitely too small for me. But those other 2 sizes, both fabulous. So I hope you like the Stephanie. We are live with her tonight, and I just can't wait. Oh, there's a baby at my door. So I will see you guys. Make sure you subscribe, share with your friends. Come and get yourself a Stephanie with Capturing Fashion with Katie.